I'm so excited to be with you here today to host this historic occasion as we announce the host cities for the Men's Rugby World Cup Australia 2027.
But why we're here today is to announce the host cities for our World Cup in 27, and it's my immense privilege to tell you who they are. Adelaide, Tarntanya will host 5 matches. Brisbane, Meeanjin will host 10 matches. Melbourne, Narrm will host 9 matches. Newcastle, Awabakal-Worimi will host 4 matches. Perth, Boorloo will host 7 matches. Here in Sydney, Gadigal will host 13 matches. And all the way up to Townsville, Gurambilbarra will host 4 matches.
We're fortunate. We have some of the best sporting infrastructure in the world. If you look back, since the Rugby World Cup was here in 2003, all of our major stadiums have either been redeveloped significantly or, in fact, most of them have been rebuilt, which gives a fantastic platform upon which we can build. The outcome is, I think, a fantastic mix of 7 host cities. We've got stadiums, some are large, some are small, and we're going to welcome 250,000 international fans here who can visit the backdrop of our amazing cities. They can visit every part of Australia. We want them to come. We want them to come for a really long time and really be part of this celebration.
New South Wales is Australia's home of rugby union. We've got a passionate sporting culture, world-class stadiums, and incredible experiences for rugby fans from around the world. This host city announcement means that New South Wales will get the biggest matches and, of course, the biggest economic boost. This is about more than lineouts and scrums. The Rugby World Cup is expected to inject over $600 million into the New South Wales economy and bring more than 200,000 rugby fans into New South Wales from around the world. They'll stay in our hotels, they'll eat in our restaurants and travel around this beautiful state, providing a massive boost to the New South Wales economy.
And friends, Sydney is the premier destination to host major events. We do it best, and we are proud to be hosting 2 quarterfinals, both semi-finals, the bronze final, and of course the big one, the final. And for 6 weeks, we're going to be the home of rugby. These international sporting events are fantastic for sporting fans, but they are also fantastic for our city.
And as the leader of rugby in Australia, we are thrilled to be hosting such a monumental event here around the country in 7 cities, and most importantly, connecting all Australians to the game of rugby. The increase in number of teams and to have 24 international teams coming to Australia to compete for the William Webb Ellis Trophy and in a different format where there's a round of 16 as well. So the competitiveness across the 6 pools through to the playoff stages adds a real level of intrigue and interest that hasn't happened before.
This is a great day for Australia and for World Rugby. Today we are announcing the host cities for Rugby World Cup 27. We've got 7 cities, 52 games, over 7 weeks, and we're just so excited. World Rugby at its core is about building and growing this game globally, making it more accessible and more relevant. 24 teams here at Rugby World Cup 27 is us living to our purpose. 4 more teams to the tournament. We're going to have later this year the announcement of a competition that will enable those teams to get better competition leading into the tournament, and we're so excited about what that will bring for our tournament as well. Well, again, as I said earlier, the purpose of our organisation is to build and grow this game globally. So to have delivered a wonderful tournament here in Australia that Australians and the inbound fans enjoy and embrace is mission critical. But equally as important is in those 24 teams to see the rising up of new teams, new countries. We saw that with Fiji, we've seen it with Georgia, we've seen it with Portugal. We absolutely want to see some of those teams penetrate deeply into the final and play a final against the Wallabies.